Hello, everybody. Welcome back. I'm Bot. This is Finn. I don't have any improv planned for this week, so this is how you know it's going to be good. Get yourselves comfortable, get a snack, get a seat, and get ready as we present to you our last brain cells left. How you been, Finn?
I'm hungry.
Damn. What? What? Wait, have you not eaten yet today?
No, I actually haven't eaten yet today.
I
I'm
shouldn't
gonna
be
eat
surprised by
after we-
this, actually.
Yeah, honestly. I don't eat until like 11 or 12,
Damn.
which is about now.
Why it's so
I've been
late?
doing-
Out of
I
curiosity.
don't know. If I eat before 10, my tummy hurts.
Oh, yeah, you did mention you get nauseous. You know, that's
Yeah, I get
fair.
really nauseous. And I don't want to do that. So, I've been doing decent. My classes have been canceled or online for like this entire week.
Nice.
So like Tuesday, because of the snowstorm, they were just all canceled. And then tomorrow, they said that they're all going to be online. So I don't know what they're going to do. But that's fun. I don't have to go in. I do still have to wake up at 7. But
But
I could take a nap. Because then I don't have to go to school. So I'll be able to take a nap.
you know, that's fair.
Yep.
Sometimes a midday nap is really all you need. It just hits different.
Ah, I love a good midday nap. So I have this weird rule where I can't allow myself to take a nap. Like if it's past 5 p.m., I can't nap. Because then I won't go to sleep.
You know, that makes sense.
Yeah. So,
When you say that out loud, that makes a lot of sense, actually.
yeah. But yeah, that's what I've been doing. Actually, my week has been shit also.
Damn, already?
It's really like mixture.
Does the curse of January live on?
A little bit, kind of.
Okay.
As some of you may well know, I do not have a source of income. So yeah, my PlayStation Plus ended the other day, so I can't play Assassin's Creed anymore. Fuck myself. You know which one I can play? The one I purchased, Shadows.
Woof.
Aren't you so excited about that?
That is a massive woof.
I sure am so excited about that.
That shit's
I can only play Shadows. Oh, great. So
yippee.
so yeah, I had to make a little announcement on my Discord, basically saying like, this is awkward, but I don't have a source of income, so I can't renew that shit. And my Kindle Unlimited is about to end, and I have to finish the book I'm reading. Oh my god,
Oh.
I'll be able to finish it. It's fine, but you know,
Okay,
I won't be able
that's
to read.
good.
That's debilitating.
Mm.
Also,
That is pain that you can't like properly finish that.
yeah. Well, I'll be able to finish the book I'm reading. And I'm hoping, because it ends on the 6th, I'm hoping I'll be able to finish the book I'm reading, which I have like 300 pages left in it, which isn't a lot for me.
Go off.
That, and then I want to read another book that came out recently.
Okay.
But I don't know how many pages it is, and I'm scared. Because if it's more than like 500, I won't be able to do it, I think, in the amount of time.
What book is
I would
it?
have to do nothing but read for multiple days. The one I'm reading right now is Zodiac Academy Book 6.
Okay.
I love that world. It's so cool. So it's like basically like based on when you were born, like I think everyone has magic.
Okay.
But based on when you were born, based on your zodiac sign, you get either earth, air, fire, or water.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, so for example, I'm a Virgo, so it would be earth.
Oh.
But, and this is a mixture of if you're strong enough and also if you're on a cusp.
Sure.
Since I'm on the cusp of Virgo and Leo, I would have both, I think, earth and fire, if I'm not mistaken. I think Leo's a fire sign.
oh, okay.
Hold on, is
So what-
yeah,
what-
it is a fire sign.
Continue.
So with fire, I mean, it's just fire. That's, you control fire. But
Right.
with earth, it's a lot of like, it's not just the ground. It's like trees and plants and stuff like that. Which is really cool. But if you're even more powerful, I guess you can have more than one element. So like the main characters, because of course they do. They have all four.
That just makes sense.
Well, they're like next in line for the throne, so
Gotcha.
they have all four. You also you get, they call them order forms, but it's like you can turn into like different mythical creatures. So like there's dragons, there's manticores, there's griffins, there's Pegasus, werewolves, vampires, all that stuff. And
All that
each
jazz.
order regenerates their magic in different ways, but that are ways that are like specific to them. So like vampires drinking blood. I think werewolf is like what's the word? They have to run under the moon. Dragon is gold, and phoenixes. Again, of course, main characters are phoenixes because main characters.
Correct. Yeah.
The way they regenerate their magic is with fire,
Oh.
which makes them extremely broken because if they have fire magic, they can just, it's a, like a glitch in the system basically, so they could just constantly regenerate even
Right.
as they're using their magic, which is pretty cool.
That is pretty neat.
But yeah, so like it's a really cool world building. But the book I'm on right now, it's really messed up because first of all, they have there's these two groups. One of them is called the Almighty Sovereign Society, and the other one is called Heirs Officially Rule Everyone. If you take the first letter of each of those groups, Almighty Sovereign Society is ass, and heirs, if just to kind of explain it, the heirs are the kingdom used to be ruled by a king. That king had the two kids, but they got sent to the mortal realm. So nobody knew that his two kids were still alive.
Gotcha.
And then the kingdom got taken over by counselors instead of a king. So the four counselors have four kids. Those are the heirs. So heirs officially rule everyone. Take the first letter of all of those, you get whores.
Nice. Fuck yeah.
So now the king, one of the counselors who is like very power hungry, he became the king. Shoot, I gotta academy. Okay, so now there's a new acronym for a new group who supports the king. They are called the King's United Nebular Task Force. Take
Excuse
the
me?
first letter of that. Take the first letter of that, you get cunts.
Yep. That's fucking funny.
So it was really funny. I was laughing my ass off because within the same scene, or like if that's what you want to call it, scene, but within the same section, they implemented essentially racism and certain German group that is not very good ideals. So they were basically saying like order forms can't intermingle is what they said. They cannot be together. You have to remain, if you're a Pegasus, you stay with the Pegasus. If you're a dragon, you stay with the dragons. And it's to separate the strong ones from the weak ones, right? So they implement that. I'm going crazy. I'm like, what the fuck? This guy is insane. And also, instead of calling it racist, they call it orderist, which I think is really funny. But racist, classist, he's a dick. He's got forcefully put two people, there's a thing called the guardian bond. He forced it on two people, one of them being one of the main characters.
Sure.
And the other one being this guy's sister, who is very much so younger than the king, and the king uses her for all kinds of stuff. It's disgusting. He is. Oh, I have not hated a character this much in a while.
I can't say I blame you there, Chief.
Yeah. He's just a dick.
Woof.
And then it basically used, like, there's this thing called dark coercion, which is, like, you tell people what to do, but you can, if you put up mental walls, you can beat coercion, but dark coercion, that's gonna go through it.
Okay.
Like, no matter what. So he dark coerced his wife to basically whore herself out so that he can secure business deals.
Ugh.
So he's just... I don't even think, like, saying that he's a cunt even describes it.
Right.
Like, he is so far past, there is no words for him.
Yeah, that's...
I cannot wait for the book where he dies.
Woof,
I want him
Chief.
to die a miserable and painful death. Please.
Woof.
Yeah. So they implement that, the order is stuff, and then immediately turns around and says, the group is going to be called the King's United Nebular Task Force, and one of the characters goes, oh my god, they're the cunts. And I was like...
They say that in the book?
Yeah, I was like, you can't do this to me. Like, I kid you not. Hold on.
Funny
I
as
know I
shit.
sent Fern a screenshot of this. Hold on. I'll find it. But yeah, so it was really funny.
I agree.
Here, it says, wait, oh my stars, they're in the cunt, Tyler hissed from somewhere behind me. That's what it said. And so
That's good.
I got whiplash because you just implemented basically racism and like all this other crap. And then immediately he goes into that. So yeah, the acronyms are great. There's more than just that. There is one, somebody named their weapon the flail of unending celestial karma. Fuck.
You know,
It's so funny.
that's that. Yeah.
Listen, this book is, I need to laugh or else I'll cry. This book is really killing me. There's so much drama.
I can't say I blame you there, Chief.
There's so
God
much trauma
damn.
in this book. Oh my god. I finished like book 5 and then I went to download book 6 and my hand was like shaking in fear.
You're like, what the hell am I signing myself up for? You know?
But yeah.
I respect the
That was
commitment, though.
Yeah. And then the other one is a vampire hunter, and a witch. And it's
They walk
Yuri.
into a bar, and
Yeah, I know, right? Sounds like the intro to a joke. But it's like a... Yeah. It's exactly what you would expect from book talk.
you know,
And I love it.
it's kind of for someone who doesn't read a lot of books, that's kind of exactly what I imagine book talk to be.
Yeah, it's very much so, like, I've gotta like admit, it's very much so a mixture of holy shit, this book is good, and holy shit, this book is smut.
I feel like that's the line for all book talk books, though, is it not? Like,
A little bit. Zodiac Academy has a few, but there's a difference between having a sex scene because there's been character development and these characters have slowly fallen for each other and like
right.
now we're here. And then there's having a sex scene because I want to have a sex scene.
Yeah.
So
If it's
there-
non-functional,
most of book talk is I want to have a sex scene because you guys love it.
I see. So the blind
But
man.
there's a lot. Zodiac Academy is one of those where it's like it's not a ton,
Right.
or it doesn't feel like a lot. But when it does happen, it's like, ooh, this was a good time for this to happen.
Right. Okay. So they fit it in tastefully, is what you're trying to say.
Yes,
First
they
off,
fit it in
pause.
tastefully.
But okay, good to know.
That's what she said. So yeah, but I have read plenty of books that were literally just like, why is there sex happening right now?
That's like Game
There
of
was
Thrones.
one-
Like they would call it like
Yeah.
sexposition.
Exactly. Like there was one book that I read recently it was literally like, it gave me like whiplash, because it was like, we're just friends, and then within like 2 chapters it's like, we kissed, oh no, and then 6 chapters of sex, and I was like, whoa.
You kissed,
Wait,
and then
y'all chill
accidentally
out?
fell onto his dick for an
Y'all
entire
are-
chapter.
Well, this was lesbian, so fell
Oh.
onto
Well,
her.
accidental. Yeah, I don't
Dope.
know. I don't know how to go from there.
Anyways,
Yeah, swiftly
but it was
moving
like,
on.
oh no, I tripped and fell and I landed on your face.
There it is. That reminds me.
So yeah, it was just like, and then 6 chapters of sex, and then 3rd act breakup.
Oh.
I was just like, this sucks.
Well,
Like, I finished the
interesting.
book because it was short, so I was just like, okay. But then I was like, this shit sucks. This is bad.
Well, I can't. That's I feel like there's probably some kind of commentary about relationships in there, but I don't know. I don't know
Yeah.
where it is.
I personally, I'm not a fan of 3rd act breakups. I think they're stupid, but because of the amount of romance I read, I deal with them so much. Like, you know, like, the second you see, like, I hate saying, like, don't judge a book by its cover, but, like, the second you see the cover of a book, you're like, okay, this one's gonna have a 3rd act breakup.
Is it always that like obvious?
Yeah, but I like 3rd act breakups if it's like because of a plot twist, you know?
Right. If
'Cause
it's clever, then you gotta respect it.
I am a whore for enemies to lovers. I love that shit. But
That is a good
if
one.
it's just like, if it's because of miscommunication,
That's just gonna piss you off, yeah.
and that's what it always is. It's always like, oh my god, you messaged my friend that you love her, and it's like, no, I messaged my friend that I love her because they're my friend. And it's like, no, you hate me. I'm gonna break up with you. And then it's like, what the fuck? And then they're all sad for like 2 chapters, and then they get back together, and it's just like, stop it.
What do we do?
hate
What are we
this shit.
doing?
Yeah. Why are you 3rd act breaking up with me? And then they get back together, and it's just like, ugh. Now I'm not having fun anymore.
You know what? I do think that it's interesting that oh god, what the hell was I gonna say? Like narrative pacing. That's the word. Jesus Christ. It's interesting that narrative pacing for specifically things like that are so consistent, because I feel like I've heard very similar complaints about like TV shows and like movies. You know?
Yeah. Well,
I think
yeah,
more so in
3rd act
TV shows where
breakups-
it's like different
yeah.
seasons, but it's like, man, why are they
Yeah.
doing this? They're just doing this for the sake of doing it. Like, this isn't that good. Like,
Yeah. Well, I remember, and this is one of the reasons why I love Supergirl so much, because there was this one couple. Ironically, it was a lesbian couple, but it's
Okay.
Alex and Maggie. And if you know what I'm talking about, you know what I'm talking about. They broke up in the most huge, dramatic, oh my god way, and then they never got back together, and Alex just, for a while, was just traumatized. And I was just like,
nice.
this! I was like, this!
You did it. You committed to the
It's
bit.
like, I'm so passionate about how much I love that couple that just talking about it just now made me want to watch Supergirl.
Damn.
And Supergirl as a show, the first few seasons are okay, the last few seasons fucking suck.
I feel like that's a lot of
But,
the
like-
CW shows, unfortunately. Like, I feel like The Flash is the exact same way, where it's like it starts
Yeah.
out so good and then ends out so
Yeah.
shit.
Speaking of CW shows, I don't know if I've said this on the podcast. There's a show called The 100. That's such a shit show, but it was good until the lesbian died. And this isn't me.
Oh,
this
you
isn't
told
me
me.
being biased. This isn't me being biased. This is just true.
You told
Watch
me about
the 100.
this once.
Watch it. I recommend watch it. Watch the 100. Watch it. It's a good show. The second the lesbian dies, I won't say who because you'll know. The second she dies, just stop watching it. Just don't watch it anymore. Just stop.
Just turn it off. Pretend it doesn't
You've hit
exist.
peak. You've hit peak. You're fine.
Fucking funny.
Don't need to keep going.
That's so
But
good.
that's another quote unquote breakup that I thought was really good because she died. So it was like it wasn't.
Well,
gonna-
yeah, you know.
she wasn't gonna come back.
It's kind of hard to rebuild a relationship after death, so.
Yeah, well, some shows will just bring them back to life,
you
and
know
that show
you're not
fucked
wrong.
with time. That show fucked with time
okay,
too, so it was
okay.
like I was a little scared.
It was a possibility the whole time.
You
Yeah.
did see her one more time. I can't remember the exact like lore behind it, but it was just like I think it's like the ruler have this like chip that they have in them, and
Okay.
each of the past rulers' consciousness is in that chip.
Sure.
And at some point, the protagonist went into that chip and
Oh.
saw her again.
Okay.
But it was just like one of those like it was nice. They did it well because it was one of those situations of like I didn't get to say goodbye to you, so I'm using right now to say goodbye to you.
Interesting.
So that I thought they did that good. I can't think of
nice.
any others that like broke up. And I was like, this is good.
Shit, dog. I don't know. I
And
couldn't
didn't
tell
get
you.
back together. I've watched so many lesbian shows too.
So surprising.
Because my first thought was Orange is the New Black, but no, they broke up. They broke up multiple times, and then they got
Okay.
married, which was it was cute, but like
Good for them.
no, yeah,
But no.
but no.
What do you
They
mean?
broke
But
up
no.
so many times. They broke up every 2 seconds. I was just like, at the end of the show, I was just like, fuck. Oh, you're getting married? Oh, cool.
Well.
Yeah, I don't know. Orange is the New Black is another one of those shows that just went bad.
I never watched it. I don't think I was the target audience for that show, but I also
probably
just
not.
never. You know,
Probably
respectfully,
not,
I
yeah.
don't know if that show was written for me.
Orange is the New Black was the second lesbian because when I came out, everything was gay. I was like, oh, I'm gonna watch so many shows
Right.
about lesbians.
It was like
Orange is the
peak
New
gay
Black.
fiction time, huh?
Yes. After Supergirl, Orange is the New Black was the second lesbian show. Mind you, I was like 13 at the time.
Okay. Fair
I should
enough.
not have been watching that show at 13.
Yeah, probably not. But you know what? Go off.
But shit, it was a good show.
I'll take your word
Good
for it.
show.
I've fallen into this weird trap where like YouTube kind of became my like TV. Like a bunch of my friends were
Yeah.
watching like Sons of Anarchy and like oh god, it's like the most aggressively New Jersey one. Oh my god. Not the Jersey Shore. The Sopranos. Jesus Christ.
Ah, yeah.
Wow, I could not think. Why couldn't I think of the Sopranos? Jesus Christ! But everyone like in my hometown was watching Sopranos, and like there were scenes like in that show, like important like character scenes that were like filmed like 5 minutes from like my house. Like I could drive to that
That's
place.
So funny.
Like I very
funny.
specifically remember one gas station that was like around the corner from my house, and I was like, oh, I know exactly where that is. But I
So-
digress.
With TV shows, I want to watch more TV shows. I want to get into watching like actual TV shows because I know there's a decent amount of good ones out there. But I do this thing where I can't just sit and watch something.
Right.
I have
you
to
have
be
to have
like-
something in the background.
Yeah, like I'll be on my phone or I'll be playing Minecraft and then I
Right.
don't pay attention to what I'm watching.
Fair enough. Is that
So
an
it's-
ADHD thing or just
It's an ADHD thing, yeah.
okay? That makes sense.
Well, it's an ADHD thing to want to have something else to do, but it's also an ADHD thing to then I hyper focus on the other thing I'm doing and then not watch the show.
And then forget, yeah.
Yeah.
That makes
but
a lot
like
of sense.
I watched a lot of I watched almost all of Shameless. I want to finish it at some point.
People like a lot. Like I've heard nothing but good things about Shameless.
It's another one of those shows that it's just they milk the money cow after a while. And it's just like, okay, yeah.
That makes sense.
How many problems can one family have?
You
know?
know what? Fair. That's
How
a
many
good way to put
times
it.
can this poor woman's life be just in a
falling
mess?
apart? Yeah,
Yeah.
that's a good way to put it. I think actually.
Yeah, so it's just like, you know. But like there's a bunch of shows that I want to get into. I recently started watching anime again. And I watched that one new one that's like super trendy right now. The trash one.
The trash one? I don't know. I have not been keeping up with anime. I'll be so for real.
I think it's called Gachiakuta or something like that.
Yeah?
I don't know. I can't remember.
One more time for the people in the back.
Oh, I don't want to. It's another language. I don't want to butcher it. I'm gonna get yelled at.
Don't worry. I have no idea what. I honest to God could not tell you what it is. I'll be so for real.
But yeah,
like, Critical Role is like the perfect thing for that though, where you're just like passively
For
listening
real,
in the
yeah.
background. You know?
Yeah, I started watching the newest episode of Campaign 4 because I didn't catch that one live. I'm gonna get it live tomorrow. But But yeah, it's been going good. They finally switched tables 12 episodes in.
I haven't
So now it's on a
kept
different
up at
one.
all, so
Yeah. Well, what they're doing is, and I was a little scared that they were gonna do it the whole time because I didn't actually like the very first few episodes, because it was a lot of switching around, and now we're over here, now over there. It's like, so I like that what they did was for the first 5 episodes everybody was together, and then it was like, okay, this group is gonna go do this group is gonna go do this group is gonna go do this. I think there's 3. So they just got done with the first, I don't know if you want to call it an arc, but the first thing of the first group,
sure.
which I think is the Adventures table or something like that. And now they're on.
It's like the soldiers and the seekers, right? That's how they.
Yeah, they're the soldiers, the seekers, and the adventurers, I think.
Okay, so there's 3.
So now, yeah, there's 3. So now they are doing, I think, the seekers, because the first table is Thimble, Cadigan. Oh my God, Thimble, Cadigan, Teor.
Mm-hmm.
Who else was there? Shit.
I'll be honest, I don't know. I'm so deep out of the. I
There's
really
so many characters. I can't remember all the names.
Yeah, I got to get back into it. I know I need to get back into it. I've just been other things in time.
It's Teor, Cadigan, Thimble, Wick,
Tyranny,
and Tyranny.
I feel like Wick and Tyranny are
5.
just bound by the hip.
Yeah.
Just makes sense for those characters,
and then
in my
Seekers,
opinion.
Yeah. Seeker's table is Julian, Taisha, Octus, and Valus.
Okay.
And then the last table is, I can't remember Marisha Ray's character's name, but Marisha Ray.
Murray?
Murray. And then I don't remember the rest. The rest of them are there. Hallandale, or Hal, Marisha Ray,
just Marisha, not the character Marisha.
yeah. I can't remember the one guy's name. The one with the beard.
Luis?
Luis, yeah. And then
Oh God, I don't remember his character name either.
Taliesin.
Okay. Damn, it really is a lot of motherfuckers.
They're the soldiers table. Yeah, it's a lot of people.
I respect them for trying to do something so ambitious with this.
Yeah. I wish I was wearing my shirt that I had. I bought the blue shirt with the list. I could have just looked at it, just okay, so these people, so these are the ones at the soldiers table.
in the future, that's what you got to do. Just look down at the shirt.
I know. Yeah, I know. It's so many characters.
It's, I don't know. I think some people are kind of split on it, but I think it feels like a natural progression of what they've been doing. And
Yeah,
I think
like
it's an
it.
interesting concept.
Yeah, I like it because right when I've started to be okay, I don't really care about the adventurers table anymore. They switched it.
Well, that's good then. Well, it does help keep things
and-
fresh in that sense.
Yeah, and the first, how they do at the beginning, they do a little thing, and then they go into the whatever announcement thing, and then they go into the actual episode. So at the beginning, they use those as here's little things that are happening while the adventurers table is doing this. So it's while you guys are doing this, Hal is being traumatized.
Sounds about right.
Yeah.
I mean,
So-
if Liam is playing a character, he's gonna get traumatized. That's just kind of.
I know.
That's a given. I
I'm
think.
starting to see a bit of a pattern here.
Poor Liam.
Vex.
Vax.
No, Vax. Yeah, Vax. And
Vax,
then Caleb.
And
then Orem, and then
Rip Orem, dude.
And now Hal.
Hey, Rip, he's not dead, but
It's dude, chill out. Oh, also at the secrets table is Lady something. I don't know, one of the NPCs. But Brennan Lee Mulligan is her.
haven't met that one yet, so couldn't tell you,
Yeah,
Chief.
so I can't remember her name.
Oh God, what's the? I gotta say, this is gonna be a mild pivot, right? Because my brain does this thing, right? Specifically involving comedy, right?
Yeah.
Where I will think of a punchline, or a punchline will come to me, and then I'm okay, dickhead, now formulate a joke around it, right? like the end result that my brain cooked up was describing a bowel movement so ferocious that you name it Grulok the Destroyer. Right?
Yeah.
And so where I landed, and this doesn't even feel like a good joke yet. It's just like like, you know, the feeling when you eat too much Taco Bell and you have to expel Grulok the Destroyer from your lower intestine.
Jesus Christ.
And it's like it's like kind of rough and kind of stupid, but like it gets there in the end. But I don't know how to improve. And like the other one that makes like I kind of have like the punchline. I don't know how to get there. It might just be a one-liner where my brain just like, you know, you really got to hand it to blind prostitutes. You know, like that's dumb. That's really dumb.
It's such a bad joke.
It is. That's the like. It's kind of like the point where it's like, God, that's so bad. But like, I get what you're doing there. But it's just so bad.
Yeah, that's so funny though.
It's so stupid, dude.
It's stupid, but it's funny.
That's all. It's, you know, I think that's my entire brand at this point.
Yeah, stupid but funny.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if you have anything similar like that where your brain just like it puts you at the end of a scenario and goes, all right, dickhead, figure out how to get there. Because I feel like D&D is huge for that, where it's like you have a cool concept for a character and you have like everything planned out about like who they are and like their motivations. Is like, okay, well, what about any of like the meat or the middle part? What about like their personalities? What about like hobbies or like quirks or things they don't like or like character traits? Like, do you think about any of this stuff, dude? Or did you just think of this cool narrative? This isn't a self-call out post at all.
At all.
You know? What was the point of me bringing this up? I'll be so... Dude.
I don't know, but remember how I was talking about my week has been shit? I forgot to mention one thing that happened. Rome SMP went down.
Oh.
For maintenance for like 24 hours, and now it's coming back up in like 30 minutes, something like that.
Oh, okay. So you're just biding the time until... Oh. So how does... Because I've never done anything of this nature, right? How do big, like content creator SMPs like this work? Like, is it basically just like a beefed up, like, server?
So... No. So this one has a bunch of stuff.
Okay.
It's got like the MMO thing. But it... a big thing on the server is that there's towns.
Okay.
And so the content creators make a town, and then they'll have like hundreds of people join it.
Sure, I can follow that.
And since there's no limit on how many members you can have, like after you have to buy upgrades to get more members. So like once you have, but like there's one town, I think that's run by Sneak Snag, who's one of the content creators, and he has like 250, I think, plus people.
Okay.
Something like that. So yeah, and then sorry.
Jesus, man.
Normally the content creators stick to their towns, but sometimes you'll find them around.
Just
which
like
is why I said like
about.
I've had like I've seen, like, the reason why I've spoken to like Bad Boy Halo or Darapchu or Sneak is because we accidentally found their towns and they were just there.
Interesting.
So, although one of the creators, or I guess two of them, but Tango Frags and Fab Donkey, they opened up they got the admins to make them a custom crafting recipe with a custom Sprite, and so they sell hot dogs.
Nice.
And they call the place McGlizzy's.
Nice.
And
that's kind of funny.
You can only go there every 24 hours. You can only get a stack of whichever one. Mm-hmm. So like there's 3 different kinds. You can get like 32 of this, 32 of this, and then, or 32 of this, 16 of this, 16 of this. But it can only be a stack. So I have gone there almost every single day and spent $1,000 on a stack of McGlizzy's because they give really good saturation. They give like 7 saturation. So,
damn.
Like, you know,
so it is worth
like
it.
I'm gonna use that. Yeah.
You know what?
It's like I have a food source. I have a great food source. Don't get me wrong, but like
that one's better.
That one's better. I like it more.
I fuck with that. That's fun. What do you think if you and I had to cook up something like that? What do you think would be our like McLizzie's invention? Like, what would be the last brain cells left equivalent of something like that?
Cookies.
Cookies? Yeah.
Cookies.
I could see us doing cookies.
Yeah.
I definitely fuck with it.
They look like little brain cells, so you're eating the brain cells.
Well,
That's why you don't have any left.
I feel like we got to come up with a name though, because like if we want to do like a I guess lack of a better term, like parody of a McLizzie's, we kind of need a name that's just as cursed, you know. I mean, listen, I feel like this is gonna be a good thing, and that'll be our participation of the week for our listeners.
Brain cell, but it's like crumble, where it like ends with the L, so it's.
Okay, you know what? That actually is pretty good. Just a straight up parody of Crumble Cookie, but like.
Well, McLizzie's is McDonald's.
Well, you know, that's fair. That's a very good point. So you bring up a very strong point.
Speaking of, I want crumble cookies so bad now.
Are they actually like good? I've never had them. I've seen them, but
certain ones are good. I've had a few crumble cookies. They're regular like chocolate chip. That one's good as fuck. Like, I think it's good.
Okay.
It's not like oh, this is the best cookie I've ever had, but it's good.
Sure.
If you like soft cookies, it's good. If you like crunchy cookies, don't get crumble.
I think there's a good place for both. Sometimes you want that good crunch, but other times you need the good like softness.
Well, crumble has that thing where like the outside is a little bit more crunchy and then the inside is gooey.
Ah.
Well, I wouldn't say gooey, but it's like, soft.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Which I do. That's like how I like cookies.
Mm-hmm.
But
like
this
good,
isn't like the best
chewy?
cookie I've ever had. Yeah.
Gotcha.
But at one point, Crumble Cookie brought this dessert that's called tres leche.
3 milks.
Holy shit! I think that was like crack.
Damn.
I think that since I've moved to the United States, because the only other place I've had tres leche that good was in Nicaragua.
Damn. That's high praise.
Ever since I moved to the United States, fucking Crumble Cookies has the best tres leche that I have had. And I've had it a few times while I've been here, just in the United States. I had it when I was in Oregon. I've had it when I was in Florida.
I feel like Florida would have like the closest best, but evidently not.
It's always so. It's either okay. It's a really finicky dessert because if it's too dry, it's shit. It's awful. A point of a tres leche is that it's like on the moisture side.
Right.
But if it's too wet, it's too much. Because then you're just eating soup cake.
Gotcha. You need that like perfect fine balance.
Crumble got it, but like chef's kiss. It's beautiful. And me and my mom both had it because I ordered it because I was like, ooh, tres leche. I love tres leche. It's one of my favorite desserts. And I was like, let me get it. Let me see. I'm like, there's no way these white people know how to make a good tres leche.
And boy, did they.
Fucking, apparently they do. They got a Hispanic in there somewhere.
Abuela. Yeah, the abuela in the back just making tres leches. Pumping them out.
The abuela in the back. No, for real. And so I had it. I ate like most of it. I like had 3/4 of it. And then I went to my mom's room and I was like, you need to try this.
You had a religious experience with that cookie.
She took a bite. It wasn't a cookie though.
Oh right.
That's the thing. They sell like just straight up like little cakes. It's like it's not even cookies anymore.
They're expanding.
And so I went up to her. I was like, you need to try this. And she took a bite. She looked at me. She goes, God damn. I was like, I know, right?
That's always a good sign.
Like, and so every so often when me and my mom are like, oh, we want something sweet, my mom would tell me, what does Crumble have? I'm like, they don't have tres leche.
Yeah, because that's the thing. They have like a weekly menu, right?
Yeah, they have a weekly menu.
That's an interesting business model. I don't know how I feel about
it. But I don't actually mind it.
Okay. Is it like that's one of those things where like, does it work in practice or is it just an in theory idea? You know?
I have no idea. So like this week they have Dubai chocolate, because of course, a chocolate hazelnut cheesecake, Hershey's cookies and cream, a brookie cookie, lemon cupcake cookie, and then milk chocolate.
Brookie cookie sounds like something you need to do to get into a sorority.
A brookie cookie is a brookie. A brookie is a cookie and a brownie.
Okay, I was gonna say stop saying brookie like I know what that word means. I don't.
Yeah.
Okay, brownie.
I don't
so
know.
wait, isn't that like a blondie? That's like a thing though, isn't it?
Yeah.
Am I
but
tripping or like?
I don't know.
Okay, so the brookie cookie.
I wouldn't mind trying the Dubai chocolate. I've always wanted to try Dubai chocolate.
What's so special about Dubai chocolate? Is it
It
just like
has some
more
shit
expensive?
on the inside. It looks like it has boogers on the inside. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Oh, enticing. You ever want to be that
God.
one kid from 4th grade?
Yeah, right.
God, I feel like every school or class had like that one dude where it's like, yo, that guy eats boogers.
I was that guy.
I think people said I was that guy, but I never was.
I did. I ate my boogers for a while.
You know what? Fair enough. Can I ask
I actually
why?
have a really funny story. I don't know. It's just it was a habit. I
Just a
think.
thing to do.
Yeah.
Go off.
It was really funny. So, because here's the thing, right? I obviously born a female. So nobody expects like the girls to be like picking their noses and eating their boogers.
Right.
So
you were getting away with
this
it like
one
covert
guy-
ops?
No.
Oh.
Well, kind of. But this one guy that I went to school with, this was like in 5th grade. He saw me pick my nose and eat my boogers. He looked me dead in the eye and said, "I'm going to tell everyone." And I was like, "No, my reputation!"
I'm finished. Chad, I'm cooked.
I remember looking at him and just being like, no, don't do that. And he was like, "I'm going to tell everyone." He never told anybody, but he held it over my head for a really long time.
Damn. To what
Like,
end?
I'm talking like, we were in 8th grade and he reminded me of it.
Damn, that's some devious
Because
shit.
he was a bully. So,
Okay, I was gonna say,
you
like,
know.
what'd you do to this guy to like piss him off that much?
I didn't do anything. I was just
Okay.
eating my boogers.
The fact that he's just a dickhead though makes sense.
What did I do to offend you aside from eat my boogers? but yeah, we were in 8th grade and he was like, "Do you still eat your boogers?" I was like, "No." Like, you still gonna talk about that? That was 3 years ago. I was 10.
Yeah. Some people are just like that where they just can't let like shit go. Where they just keep
Yeah.
drumming up old shit. It's like my brother does it all the time. He still
Have-
talks about shit from like when I was a kid, and I'm
Yeah.
like, that's
Yeah.
like over 20 years ago. Like,
Yeah, it's just like, dude, find something else.
grow up, dude.
Yeah.
Sometimes I look at my brother who's 13 years older than me and I go, grow up is like, it's astounding.
Have I ever told you about the girl that used to bully me in middle school and what I did to her?
Maybe. I feel like you've referenced it, but I don't know if you've told me a direct story.
Okay. I'd like to preface with, I'm a nice person. I'm not normally a dick, and it's really hard to make me angry. But after she bullied me
start.
for like 6 years, I was a little angry.
You know, I think that's fair.
Yeah.
I think some
So, but she was
restitution's
the
are
kind
due
of
at that
girl.
point.
Yeah. So for me, I was a quiet kid. I never got into any trouble. Like, I didn't do anything. I just kind of vibed, honestly. My mom was also a teacher, so a lot of people would be like, "Oh, you're this person's kid." And so that's basically what I was known as.
Sure.
This girl was the bullied. Like, she was, I hate saying it, but she was like very overweight. So that already, like, people like pinned it immediately.
Yep.
So all the bullies like targeted her.
Been there.
Yeah. And you remember a Diary of a Wimpy Kid was a thing?
Yeah, oh yeah. I actually did.
I mean, it's still a thing, but
I remember when they were coming out. Yeah.
yeah, when they were first coming out, the very
Yes.
like first few, they had the cheese touch.
They swept in like a wave. Yeah.
Yeah, they had the cheese touch.
Yes.
We're gonna call this girl Sarah. Somebody at our school, one of the main bullies, started a new thing called the Sarah touch.
Yo, there was something like that at my school too.
Yeah. Except it was you. It was the bot touch.
Actually, thankfully, it wasn't me. Surprisingly, I don't know how
feel like
got
a lot
to
of
that bullet, but-
schools had that. But yeah, so she was heavily bullied, and so me being just the quiet kid, not doing shit, she turned to me and she was like, "You I'm gonna bully you.
I'm taking it out on you.
It's like, fuck, okay. All right, sure.
Thanks, bro.
So yeah, like 6 years she spent like whatever, calling me fat, calling me stupid, calling me annoying, calling me all kinds of stuff that you call people when you're like the age of like, you know,
Fun,
7 to whatever.
When you lack creativity, yes.
Yeah. So 6 years, I got annoyed. I got, pissed.
Gee, I wonder why.
And it's because my mom was a teacher and because she had to stay and work. We wouldn't leave the school until like 6 p.m. and school ended like at 3 or 2. I think it was 2.
Makes sense.
So I had 4 hours to kill. And a lot of that time I spent in the computer lab, like just playing games on the computer. I played Minecraft on Windows.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
I remember that web browser.
Yeah, the web browser.
Yep.
And so I was bored. I was like, fuck it. And I had a friend there, and I was telling her all the time. I was like, God, this girl bullied me again. Sarah, she's always bullying me. This girl was like, you should, like, do something to get back at her. And I was like, I can do that.
The start of always good ending stories.
Yeah. So because she was always bullied, I was like, what does somebody that is always bullied want? She wants a boyfriend. Who doesn't in middle school, except for me, want a boyfriend? You know? So, except for me and all the lesbians out there. Shout out to lesbians.
Yeah.
So I picked a random ass guy in our class, and I started writing her love letters as the guy.
Oh,
for
damn.
weeks. For weeks. Maybe even months. It was a while. I was dedicated. And since every day I was in the computer lab, so there was no one else there. So I could just go to her locker, put the thing in, and the computer lab was at my availability, printer and everything.
Damn, dude.
So I would print out letters every single, like, I wouldn't say every single day, but every so often. Until eventually, I was like, fuck, man, I'm bored. And I finally sent her or whatever, put a letter that was like, hey, this is who I am. Like, and I put the name of the guy. Come meet me at lunch. Or no, sorry, no, that was it, because I did it twice. I said, I will meet you where you sit at lunch. Just go sit over here. And I purposefully put it, like, had her sit in a place near where me and my friends hung out. So I could see, so I could watch. And she sat there for the entire 45-minute lunch. Sat there by herself. And I sat there and I watched. I reveled in it. And and yeah.
Damn.
So then that day after school, I go back to the computer lab and I'm like, hey man, because this guy was a known like soccer player. So I write up a new thing. I was like, hey. No, he didn't know.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say I thought you would like looping him in.
I just picked a random ass guy. I was just this guy. Because I could have picked anybody. She just, she wanted to have a boyfriend. That's it.
Yeah.
So I sent her another thing. And I'm like, hey, sorry I couldn't show up. I got caught up playing soccer with my friends. Like, they wouldn't let me leave. And I said, tomorrow, or today, I guess, whatever. Today, go, like, come to our table and sit with us. And I did pick a popular guy.
Oh,
like,
dude.
Uber popular.
Jesus fuck.
And
this is like in like High School Musical shit. Like, this is like you would see this on TV back in the day, dude.
Oh yeah, for sure. And again, I picked I didn't pick him on purpose. Like, I was just picking, like, I was like, okay, this guy's popular. But I knew where they sat, like the popular kids. I knew where they sat.
Yeah.
So I told my friends, I was like, hey, let's sit over
here
here today.
Jesus Christ, dude.
So let's sit over here today. Our table is taken. Let's go sit over here. Direct view. I watched this girl walk up to the popular kids, which you've got balls if you can do that, but walked up to the popular kids, said something to the guy, and he just looked at her with the most, like, disgusted, dismissive face.
Oh, Jesus.
And
fuck.
I, as a 14, 15-year-old, I watched this girl break. I think I broke her that day.
God damn, dude.
She never knew it was me. Like,
He's gonna be listening to this podcast like, son of a bitch.
Like a silent fart in the wind. No
You're
one
gonna
knew.
get a bomb mailed to your house just from.
No one knew it was me. No, wait. It keeps going. It keeps going. It keeps going.
Damn, dude.
So it was. I don't know if this is the reason why or what happened, but about 3 weeks after that happened, she left the school.
Oh shit.
So I don't know if it was because of me or because just general she always got bullied, but she did leave the school. The school she went to. So if you weren't at the American school, which is where we were,
you've mentioned this before about the American school and the I forget the name of the other one, but
St. Dominic. So it's like you would go to if you weren't at ANS, you would go to St. Dominic. Like everyone who flunked out of the American school or anything or like left, they all went to St. Dominic, flooded that place.
Gotcha.
So Loki went to St. Dominic.
Oh boy.
As a kid.
Lo
and behold, Loki met Sarah, and Loki became friends with Sarah. Not like real friends, but like more
close
like
enough,
it was like I feel bad for you, so like I'm gonna be friends with you. And then Loki, I went from the American school to we're just gonna call it Pierre because the full name is it's like Escuela Universal Pierre y Marie Curie. Like I'm not gonna say the whole name.
Yeah, fair.
So went to Pierre. Me in 8th grade. In 9th grade, so the next year, Loki came to Pierre. So then me and Loki became friends. And then I became friends with Loki's friends, not knowing Loki was a friend of Sarah's.
Oh, boy.
So I became friends with a friend of Loki. We're going to call her Jessica, I guess.
I really thought long and hard about that one.
So I became friends with Jessica through Loki. Jessica invited me to her quinceañera, which is her 15.
Yeah.
It's like sweet 16, but 15. I went. Guess who was there?
Sarah
with an H.
A different
and
Sarah?
She sat with me. No. This is the same Sarah.
Oh, okay.
She sat with me at whatever table I was at, and she started talking to me. She's like, "Oh my God, it's been so long," and I was like, And this was like 2 years later that I saw her again. She was like, "You should follow me on Instagram." I was like,
maybe.
And I was like, "Yeah, that's sure, okay, yeah." I do still follow her on Instagram. Fun fact, she's
nice.
on there. We'd never talk,
Fair.
and she never found out that it was me.
God damn.
So
did it ever come up? Like, did Loki hear like her side of that experience, or was it something that just like never got brought up again?
I know Loki knew that Sarah was bullied.
Sure.
And I have told Loki that story, and I think she did tell me that it's never come up in conversation.
That makes sense.
But honestly, if I was Sarah, I wouldn't bring that shit up either.
That's fair.
I watched a person break that day.
That's like, be careful. Like, getting shit on.
That's
one
like,
thing.
yeah.
Like,
that's like,
oh God, that's absurd.
Even for me, like, I thought of it and I was like, shit. Like, now I think about it as an adult and I was like, that I could have really, really, like, well, I mean, I could have and probably did cause some damage, like, to self-esteem or something. Like, that was a, yeah. I don't regret it. I don't think so. I don't think I regret it. Because, like, I mean, she bullied me for 6 years,
I was
dude.
going to say, it's one of those things where, like, because, you know, we were both the people that got picked on. It's one thing to get shit from people. It's another thing to turn it around and make someone else the, like, victim in your story. Like, because I always said this before, where, like, I have my own problems, I have my own issues, and I have my own things that I deal with. But I don't make those problems someone else's problem.
Yeah.
Like, going out of your way to make someone...
Like, I'm not proud of it. Like, I'm not proud of it, but I don't regret it.
I think that's fair. Because I think it's one of those things where, like, at some point it's like, goddamn, like, this is just, like, you get, I don't know, no amount of bad things happening to you is a justification for you doing an equally shitty thing, right?
Yeah.
So, like, you
well,
just
I'm
being
a
like,
firm believer of, like, fire doesn't fight fire.
Well, that's what I mean. Like, her turning around and, like, making it, like, putting it on you is a shitty thing on her end. So you finally being like, you know what? I'm tired of it after 6 years. I think that's fair. I think that's very fair.
Yeah.
You know?
And again, 6 years. Being
6
bullied.
whole ass years is absurd.
Yeah, slowly building up my anger for 6 years and then proceeding to like have nothing to do on a daily basis. Not a good mixture.
That's very fair. Yeah.
That was not a good mixture.
What I've learned is that I'm just never going to fuck with you. Like, never pull a prank on you in Minecraft.
You can pull a prank on me, just don't bully me for 6 years.
Well, yeah. Yeah. You know, that's very fair. Oh, God.
So, you know.
That's so devious. I feel like that's
It
we can't beat that for today. There's no way we can beat that.
It was
straight
fucked
beef.
up. It really was. I'm not condoning. Don't bully people.
Yeah,
like,
obviously,
really
bullying is a shitty
like,
thing.
it's
but
fucked up.
There's a
don't do
difference
that.
between bullying and putting your foot down and being like, I'm not taking this shit anymore.
Yeah. Well, realistically, again, and this is as an adult, but as a kid, I was petty. As an adult, like, if somebody bullies me now, I'm just gonna ignore them unless they really, really piss me off. Then I'll say something back. But like, I'm not gonna go out of my way to do a whole revenge arc.
Yeah.
You know? So, you know, there's that. Hey, if you listen on Spotify...
Oh, wait, hold on. Real quick. Before you do that, I think this... I'm also thinking about this because this is something that I just saw this morning, and I wanted to... not so much discuss this, but just kind of like bring this up as a point of order. I think this week's episode, we should also put this one out on Saturday. And this kind of ties into the last thing, where we're saying fuck bullying, right? And fuck those horrible people. This Friday there's like a national shutdown that's being organized. I don't know if you've heard about this or not.
No, I didn't hear about it.
It's basically being shut down by... It's like people of the Twin Cities basically are organizing a shutdown, where basically it's like they want to basically have a day where there's like no school, no work, no shopping, like everything just kind of stops on the 30th. And this basically is a direct correlation to and a direct message to say, fuck ICE. Fuck all that shit. We're tired of that shit.
Yeah.
So I think
that
in ordinance with that, we'll also be participating in this and posting this on the Saturday.
Okay.
You know? How does that sound to you?
I like that. I didn't know that was happening. If I had known that, I would have just been like, yeah.
I didn't know that was a thing until like right before we started recording. And yeah, that's why I wanted to bring it up now at the capstone of this podcast, because I think that's just a fairly simple thing to say is fuck ICE. And that's kind of loops into the fuck bullying thing.
No, fuck ICE, fuck bullying, fuck all that shit.
So, yeah. So have a good Saturday, everyone. Hopefully you have a good Saturday.
If you're listening on Spotify, go subscribe on YouTube. If you're listening on YouTube, go follow us on Spotify. We have a Discord. You can tell us what to do. Fuck ICE, fuck bullying, fuck bullies.
Woo!
Yeah. Bye.